On the news tonight, needs to harness opportunities and ensure rights and choices of all in focus as World Marks Population Day. Plus, Vice President Yemi Osibajo takes stakeholders on reform and innovation in human capital development sectors. Good evening and thanks for joining us on the news tonight, reaching you live from NTA Benin Network Center. My name is Goodluck Inaini. 11th of July every year has been set aside by the United Nations as World Population Day, a world of 8 billion towards a resilient future for all, harnessing opportunities and ensuring rights and choices for all is the theme for this year's event. Philomena Ogbebo, in this report, examines the significance of the World Population Day and the aptness of this year's theme. The report we brought to you in the course of our bulletin. And now moving on, some government and private establishments in Benin are under lock in observance of the public holiday declared by the federal government to celebrate the Eid-el-Kabir festivity. Joyce and Emeka has the details.
A visit round Benin metropolis revealed that while most government and private offices are closed to celebrate the Eid-el-Kabir, commercial activities are on top gear in business districts within the city.
It's been a very warm feeling outside. So I've been in 3 or 4 occasions before now, and I'm sure I still have some occasions to attend.
I was just at home all through. I just came to do 1 or 2 things outside.
There's not really much to celebrate. You can see the mood of the country. You can see what is happening. There is security everywhere. People are being mowed down on daily basis. So I don't see much to be celebrated, though I wish my Muslim brothers and sisters a happy Eid-el-Kabir.
While others are enjoying the Eid-el-Kabir public holidays, others are seen in their duty posts, just like my colleagues and I, setting out for an assignment.
The Eid-el-Kabir is celebrated by Muslim faithfuls on the 10th day of Dhul-Hijjah, which is the final month of the Islamic calendar. The public holiday ends this Tuesday, 12th July, while work resumes nationwide on the 13th of July 2022. In Benin, Rejoice and Yemeka, NTA News.
Thank you, Rejoice. And residents of Use in Ego local government area of Edo State this Monday blocked the only road that is still motorable in the community. They are protesting the deplorable states of access road in the community, which have led to a hike in transport fare. Jude Abugu has a story.
This is Ivukpe Road, an access road in Use that leads to other communities in Ego local government area. It looks abandoned due to its deplorable state. Motorists had switched to alternative routes to access the community and her neighbors, but unfortunately, all the roads have become almost impassable.
Motor not they even they pass again. Now this thing be still they pass and that day now they not the free pass again. If they sink, the road, they let if person want to look for you, the motor not go reach here.
The roads are very bad. When you pass through the other lane, which is the normal lane, you're supposed to pass through the community. It's very bad. And we can go there, you video it and see it. It's not motorable, bad, keke, nobody, even to trek, you can't even trek along with it.
Keke riders and taxi drivers now take a longer route to navigate through the community and other adjoining communities.
We dey increase our price every day because of the bad road. The people inside there, they are suffering. If they pay us, say we dey carry the big amount. Because how much they receive for a month, they don't take the entire keke big amount. So it could pay us, our month keke is 1.3 million. Then we will repair 100,000 or 50,000.
We load different community from here. We load Igbe, Unwo, Okokubo, and other areas. But all those roads are bad. And the passengers are all crying. The people you are seeing now, they are all passengers. and with the driver based on the increment in vehicle that we are carrying 300 naira. The passenger came out en masse.
Members of the community who now face threats of gully erosion are calling for urgent government intervention.
Since we have been getting government in Edo State, no one have not doing something in this Use community.
With about 15,000 residents, Use is strategic in the socio-economic life of Igor local government area. In Benin, Jude Abugu, NTA News.
Thank you, Jude. And a reminder that you can catch the news live on our YouTube channel, NTA Benin, and reach out to us on Newsroom on any breaking news and happenings in Edo State via the number 091 535 59448. You can also reach us on WhatsApp messages through the same number. We'll take a break now. The news resumes shortly. Stay with us.
Next time you visit the ancient city of Benin, two things will excite you: the warmth and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Rendeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities, fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Rendeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Rendeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenoyi Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.rendekihotels.com. Rendeki Gold, our hospitality is gold.
Now available in Benin City. Yes, right here in Benin City.
What?
You don't have to travel anywhere.
Come on, let it out. Talk now.
Joba Eli and Perkins Mechanical Generator Showroom just opened in Benin.
For real?
It's right here with us. Brand new, authentic, reliable, quality Perkins and Mechanical Generators from 15 kVA to 2000 kVA at Uye Technical Limited. Joba Eli and Perkins Mechanical Showroom, 83 Mission Road, Benin City.
Big generators, we know they make noise. Where the power industries, hotel, big offices, churches, mosques, big houses, and other plenty places.
You got it. Different sizes and capacity at the most affordable price to suit your specific needs, with after-sale services without the stress of traveling anywhere. Perkins and Meccano unbeatable range of power generators now available at Uye Technical Limited, Jobaeli and Perkins Meccano Showroom, 83 Mission Road, Benin City.
This is not just a hotel. It's a resort, a place where luxury, class, and hospitality meets. It's not just four walls. It's a reinvention. It's an idea that relaxation should be brilliant. We offer world-class services that makes the experience unforgettable. Edo Heritage Hotel, you can't get it better.
Thanks for staying tuned. And our professors and academics must take a keen interest, especially in issues of education and healthcare, explaining options for reform and innovation in those human capital development sectors. This was the highlight of a virtual meeting between Vice President Yemi Osinbajo and a team of professors drawn from the 6 geopolitical zones under the auspices of the Progressive Intellectuals Advisory Group, PIEG. The Vice President, who interacted with the dons on a number of topical national development issues, urged stakeholders, especially members of professional bodies, to make contributions towards addressing them. On access to tertiary education, Vice President Oshibajo said, given the rate of interest in tertiary education, the nation cannot cope with the bricks and mortar approach and will not be able to cope with the numbers in the near future because there would be millions more who will not be able to get into schools. The Vice President wants the academic to consider developing online tertiary education to the point where Nigeria offers the best service in the sector. Also in healthcare, the Vice President called members of the group to support the federal government's effort to reform the healthcare system by contributing to ideas that will make health insurance work effectively in the country. He mentioned that a health reform committee is already in place looking at the issues. Leader of the group and Dean of the Faculty of Health Sciences, National Open University of Nigeria, Professor Shehu Adamu, also spoke about the need for Nigeria to strengthen the open and distance learning option to address the issue of access to university education. And now to political issues. The presidential standard bearer of the All Progressives Congress APC, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, has expressed his absolute respect in regards for both the Christian and Muslim faith in the country. Tinubu, who announced Senator Kashim Shettima, a Muslim and two-term governor of Borno State, as his running mate, noted that he is not oblivious of religious and ethnic sensitivities of the nation, but made the choice in the overriding interests of the country. Senator Tinubu said he is mindful of the energetic discourse concerning his running mate between actors in the two religions, as both arguments are right in their own ways. To govern the country towards uncommon progress, innovation, the APC leader believes is required. He also assures that he will not and cannot ignore the religious concerns and ethnic sensitivities of the people. Taking them into due consideration is an important part of good and even governance. Tinubu stated that to forge ahead as a country towards development and prosperity, we must break free of all binds. We must recalibrate our political calculations to where competence matters, quotes and unquote. Now, still talking security, operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency's NDLEA have arrested one of the wanted terror suspects who escaped from the medium security correctional centers, Kuje, following an attack on the facility by insurgents last week in Abuja. The fleeing terror suspect, Suleiman Sadi, was arrested in the early hours of Monday, 11th July at Area 1 Motor Park in the Federal Capital Territory while attempting to board a commercial vehicle to Maiduguri, Borno State. Accompanied with him during search was 3 wraps of cannabis sativa. While commending the officers and men of the FCT command of the agency for the arrest and vigilance, NDLEA boss Brigadier General Buba Marwa has directed that the wanted suspect be immediately handed over to the Nigerian Correctional Center. And to other matters now. Daily, there are reports of sexual and other related offenses among women and their bosses or those in authority at their workplaces. This, however, poses a threat of loss of job or the victim succumbing out of fear of losing her job. In this report, Ivie Oyahiri takes a look at the impact this has on Nigerian women in her work environment.
Women. Many often see them as the weaker sex, easily manipulated ones, and as such, whatever they dish out to them, they take. This is why some are being molested and silenced not to speak, especially in their workplaces. The consequences of these for most could be disengagement from work without due process, denial of promotion, demotion at work and not being paid as and when due, and others.
If pastors or imam can also advise, you understand, also advise their members on how to dress in the office place. You cannot be opening your breast as a woman in the office and you feel that the man will not be harassed, or you're wearing a very skimpy thing.
What happens when they do not speak?
When a woman is silenced, of course, depression will set in. She's frustrated at job. There's no way she can give her best if she's feeling exploited sexually by whoever, whether a work colleague or her boss. And she tends to keep quiet. And then there's this stigma that goes around if eventually people get the feel that she's being assaulted.
And the advice I always give is that you rather resign from there, especially when you are a married woman. You know, there's no way you can succumb to that kind of pressure in your office place.
A counselor is advocating that victims speak out and damn the consequences rather than risk the effect of their abuse.
So the only way out, or some means of overcoming this, is to speak out. Even if you don't want to be known, if you don't want to reveal your identity, there's something we call whistle blowing. You could blow the whistle, you could hide your identity and all that. Once you blow the whistle, you will get support, you'll get justice, and then these perpetrators will also be brought to book.
Most victims do not know the laws that back them as victims of sex offenders, even when a registry has been created for them to lodge in their complaints.
From my own experience over the years, a lot of people that have spoken out, they've gotten justice, they've gotten support.
The laws, the act of violence itself, and many more are issues our guest on Panorama will dwell on. In Benin, Ivie Oyahiri, NTA News.
Thank you, Ivie. And sport is next after this break. Stay with us.
Oh yes, Ameosa Motors. We don't turn that for we new branch for number 128 Saple Road by Ajib Junction for Benin City. Not be only that one, we don't upwekerize the price for Niger Delta roads. We need to worry by NRA Junction 500. We need to Abraka 700. We need to Ugeli 1000. We need to Bayasa 1500. We still the load from Benin to Port Harcourt. Worry to Auchi. Worry to Ekpoma. We need to Ekun, Obiaroko, Kwale, Umutu, even Ekpoma to Port Harcourt City. For Ameosa Motors, safety of all our passengers na it be number one. That's now why we dey make sure say we use new motors and qualified drivers. Make you visit any of our branch around you to enjoy the upwekrization of Ameosa Motors. Ameosa Motors, king of the road.
This life I can't keep myself. I can't keep myself. I can't keep myself. Allow me to flex.
Hello there. Welcome to the newest lounge in the Asian city of Benin, Hyperion Lounge, a lounge with good food, music, drinks, karaoke, networking, exclusive for VVIP, and a relaxed environment to meet the right people. Hyperion Lounge is situated at Rooftop Floor, which has a panoramic view of the city. Visit us at 76 Akpakava Central Hotel, Efedosa Signature, opposite First Bank, Benin City. For seat reservation, call 091-5111-1123. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Hyperion Central. Email info@hyperioncentra@gmail.com. All COVID-19 guidelines is strictly adhered. Hyperion Lounge, exclusivity redefined.
Thanks for being there. Let's join Peter Oibo on Sports Update.
To bring home the 2022 African Women's Cup of Nations trophy after their impressive 4-0 win against Burundi Sunday evening and qualification to the quarterfinals in Rabat, Morocco.
As a patriotic Nigeria, I want to say the Super Falcons should qualify to the next round so that they can pick one of the slots for the World Cup.
This is one opponent that will be very physical as the Super Falcons, and so the Super Falcons will not be able to muzzle them the way we've been able to muzzle Botswana and Burundi physically. And so mentally, the Super Falcons must be ready for that battle and also for the physical battle. It's going to be a tough one.
In the quarterfinal futures, Nigeria will face Cameroon, Morocco meet Botswana, Zambia tackle Senegal, and South Africa take on Tunisia. In March Day 37 results of the Nigerian Professional Football League decided on Sunday. Akwa United and Abia Warriors settled for 2-2 as Dakada outclassed 8-time champions Eyimba 2-0 in Aba to boost their chances of escaping a drop, while Raymond Stars maintained their third position after defeating their host Sunshine Stars 1-0. Shooting Stars beat champions Rivers United 3-2 in a thrilling contest. With sports updates, I am Peter Oibo.
And Peter Oibo's reports conclude our bulletin tonight. Thank you for watching. Good night.